Okay, as I'm better at random things, I want the die roll, and I'm going to play first. My hand is very good. I have four cyclers and an ape and two lands, which is great. I think I don't want to talk more about this hand. It's just a keep.
Okay, so in my case, it's a little bit harder. As you see, I have only one land, and I'm playing Scapeshift, which requires 7 lands to minimum to actually kill your opponent. But the rest of hand is really good, and I have a virtual land in the form of Sakura, and the most important, Serum Visions. So I will see a lot of cards out of my draw of Serum Visions, and then 2 cards. So I'm tempting to keep it.
Great. I'm leading off with cycling the Street Wraith,
So you're at 18.
18, just to get more information. This is actually great because if we manage to draw a cascade spell, then I will be able to keep him off his lands and then cascade into Living End. Now I just want to lead off with a forest, and I think I still can
I would wait
cycle.
with it. There is no point to do it.
It doesn't matter because you already know what you're facing, so I don't think it does matter, but okay,
It's
you can
giving
play.
it's giving information. From okay, so I'll draw. Uh, it's a Valakut. So it's a land. It's great, but not a land which I'm looking for. I'll pay 2 life,
You're at 18.
and I'll cast my Serum Visions. Vision. Draw. Let's search for tomorrow. So now I need only green land to be happy. And fetch land is fetch land will do this. So I'll put this on the top.
And the other one doesn't matter because you're gonna shuffle.
Yeah. So go.
Okay. During your end step, I will cycle the Minotaur.
Okay.
Oh, into violent outbursts. Okay, so I'm really lucky, and this is my draw. So basically, what I need is is another land to be really happy. I think I just want to keep you off your Steam vents, because what I know is that you're playing blue-red deck with Serum Visions, which is either Splinter Twin, Scapeshift, or some kind of blue-white-red, maybe.
Blue white rather
Maybe
blue
it
moon.
might. Okay, it might be also a blue moon. I don't want to give you a chance to really do your magic, especially counter spells. So I think that the best choice is just to be within your land during your upkeep. Yeah, I think that's the choice. I'm gonna shock myself, go down to 16.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pass the turn, and during your upkeep, I'm gonna exile my Simian Spirit Guide and kill your Steam Vents.
Okay, so this is very bad for me because he have really fast start with his Simon Spirit Guide, and I need the lands very badly, so it's even worse. I'll draw Scalding Turn and sack it immediately for Breeding Pool.
So you'll be at 15.
Yeah, I'm at 15. Misclearing Forest could get me Forest, but unfortunately this leaves me with no option.
This is my part of the table.
I mean, you shuffle it.
Yeah. Cut will be enough.
And I will suspend search for tomorrow.
Okay, so now I am 100% sure that I'm facing a Scapeshift. And that's it for your turn.
Yeah,
Because you
I
cannot
cannot
attack.
attack. Yeah.
Okay, so my draw is a full miniature mage. So my plan is to cycle for a swamp with Twisted Abomination, then cycle Monstrous Carabid. This swamp will be, of course, black-red. Uh, so I am able to cast Violent Outburst next turn. So yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna cycle for a Blood Crypt.
Yeah, land would be better than this Fulminator or another ape.
Yeah, another ape would be also great.
So now I can attack him with my beast. I was expecting rather some cascade, but this really is a relief.
Okay, so I'm gonna pay 2, go down to 14. What else I might want to do? I don't think I want to do anything else. Okay, I'll pass the turn.
Okay, so in my upkeep, I will remove a time counter from my Search for Tomorrow. And if I'll draw a land, I will be in a pretty good shape. It's not a land, but
It's pretty bad card.
yeah, it's a bad card. So I have to play Valakut, attack you,
Okay, I'm at 11. That's not great, but
and pass.
I will cycle the Carabid during your end step into a Jungle Weaver.
Okay.
Okay, and I will draw a Street Wraith, which I think I will immediately cycle down to 9.
Okay.
Into a fetch land. So now I'm in a spot where I can either cast Full Miniature Mage and kill off his land, but he will be able to search for any land he wishes to in the basic land. So even if he doesn't have a land, which is true in current situation, he will be able to do his magic and counter my cascade spells. So the correct play here is just to cast Violent Outburst and bring back all these guys. Yeah, and that's what I'm gonna do.
But I'm not sure if you have enough power to kill me in one swing. It's very important, actually, but probably
I
not.
don't think so, because I will cast Full Miniature Mage the next turns, and you'll have to fight through all of these guys. This is actually 3, 6, 9, 14, 18 damage, and you have 15 life. So
so you have lethal.
Yeah,
so.
I have lethal. Okay, so we have Living End. This is shuffled. I will get these guys in play. The beast will die.
Okay.
Living End will resolve, and Violent Outburst will resolve as well. So now he has basically one turn to do something, or he's dead. I'm leaving my fetch land up, so I can potentially prevent my Twisted Abomination from dying, and I'm passing turn.
Okay, so now I will fetch for island. In this deck, it's very important to fetch as many islands as you can. So doing it in my upkeep. So now drawing a land would be really great. Actually, it might be a game deciding factor here, whether I can draw it or not.
No, you cannot.
Last turn, yeah. So, and it is it's It's not a land, so I'm in a really tough spot. I have to play Sakura and pass.
So I will crack the fetch during his end step. So to fetch for, I have my black. I think I want another overgrown tomb. Where is it? Should be. It is here. Okay. And draw. That's not great, but I'm already in a good spot, so I'm not in a position to whine. Okay, my play here is just a Fulminator Mage to kill off another land, which will keep him off 4 mana, because really at the moment the only thing that can save him is
Drawing a land.
Drawing a land. So I'll kill off breeding pool.
Okay.
Then I will attack you with everything.
I will block the biggest guy. Sakura is a great creature because it prevents damage and gets a land. I will block the biggest one.
Yeah.
So it's 12 damage.
9, 13.
Oh, this guy is bigger. Okay, 13.
So you're at 2.
Okay, and
which is also great because you can draw a shock land.
Yeah, so basically fetch or
basic, and that's it.
Yeah, fetch or basic. These are my outs. So 1 island, 4 misty rainforests, and 1 flooded grove.
Please don't do that.
And it would be really great to draw because I have 3 cryptic command, so I can fog him forever.
No, it's only 3 turns.
Oh, it's like forever. And it's not even a land. So
you're dead basically.
So I'm dead. I'm 1 land short of starting chaining my commands. So yeah. So,
even if it was a land, then I would have a pretty high chance to win this game. Though you have 3 cryptic commands, we have to keep in mind that you need any lands on the battlefield, more lands on the battlefield.
Yeah.
And
so
I have a lot of power.
So actually, the deciding thing was this fast opening with Spirit 3. Yeah, good game.
Good game. Monkeys are great.
This time I will go first. As you have seen, starting in this matchup, being on the play is so important. So now it's my privilege. Yeah, so this hand has 6 lands basically, but it had one of this is ramp spell, so I can play a cryptic command on turn 3, and any card drawn here is great. And I kill my kill is having 7 lands and then casting Scapeshift or 8 lands, so it's good for me.
Okay, so on my side, it's a good hand. It has 3 lands out of 19, which is kind of a lot. But I also have 3 cyclers and 1 cascade spell. It's like a lottery, but it's a keep, of course. I'm on a draw, so yeah, it's
and a good cascade.
Yeah, it's a good cascade spell because Scapeshift doesn't have a ton of creatures, and my creatures cost a ton of mana, so I will often not have a chance to cast Demonic Dread.
Yeah, it requires a creature in play. Okay, so I will lead with Forest because there's no reason to shock.
Because it's a foil and it's
everything is foil. and go.
But that's an unhinged forest. Okay, drawing another land is bad. It's just bad. But whatever, I can't do anything with that. I will crack my fetch, go down to 19, because I have to shorten my deck as much as possible. That's like fetching for red and something.
Red and green, probably.
Red or green. Yeah, red and green sounds great.
Yeah, it matches all your cascades. These cyclings. So.
Okay. I have 17 points of life.
So yeah, so now
I will pass the turn because
yeah, you could.
I can cycle it during your turn.
Okay, so I'll remove time counter and draw a card. It's a Snapcaster Mage, which is very good.
Okay, so
with my cryptic command or search for tomorrow. So I'll play
chained command.
I'll play tap Steam Vents and pass.
During his end step, I will cycle Monstrous Carabit because it's bigger.
Okay.
Draw. Fifth land. Great. Great, really great. So now I can. I prefer to cycle two of these guys to see more cards than going for another land which I don't need. So I will cycle another Carabit.
Yeah.
Going for Full Metal Mage. This is actually better draw, but in this case it might not be enough. And then I'll okay, I can do this turn. Okay, yeah, and I think I will pass the turn.
Okay, so now I have now I will cast my search for tomorrow as all counters are removed. And search for basic island. As I mentioned in the last game, fetching for islands is very important. So you can cast cryptic command, then snap command, remand command. So you have all those options available.
Basically, you need like 1 or 2 red, 2 green, and as many islands as you can get.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. It's Sakura Tribuilder. Okay, so now I know that he can cast Cascade. So I have to leave my mana up. So I will do this by playing Misty Rainforest.
Okay.
And yeah, and pass a turn. I want to have my cryptic up.
And this is not a situation I want to be in. I'm trying a Street Wraith, and I will cycle it immediately down to 15, get more information. So, my options. There is really no need to use the Cement Spirit Guide because I don't need to get more than 3 mana this turn. Cycling and casting Full Metal Mage or Violent Outburst is not a real deal to exile it for mana. As you have seen, monkeys are really great in this deck, and they might help to get through with a spell that I need. What can I do?
Cast Fulminator.
Yes, Fulminator. I don't know if Fulminator Mage is a correct play. I think it's not.
Yeah, maybe.
Because the more turns you get, then the more chances to draw a counter spell you get. I know that you have 5 cards in your hand, but I don't have any option to get through. And as you have 4 lands right now, you will be able to keep your mana up for a long, long time. I think that casting Violent Outburst and trying to get in with all these creatures is correct play.
Okay, maybe yes. But why you play it now? You should wait to my for
Yeah,
my
it's an
upkeep.
instant, and I just wanted to show it.
Okay.
Don't cast it.
Okay,
turn.
so my upkeep,
Yeah, go.
draw, Serum Vision. Okay. So
Peter is of course not fetching for any land during my end step because he wants to keep his mana up for cryptic commands.
yeah. So now I'll play basic island. Fetch for 1.
Oh, I should have played a land. I think no, I played.
You played
a
the land. I have RAM spells that might be confusing. So
Confusing.
fetch.
You're at 19.
Yeah. I will fetch for another basic island.
Winning with a deck with just lands. That might be confusing.
But there's nothing confusing in this. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that he have his cascade spells because otherwise he would play something. So now I will play Serum Visions. Draw a card, which is another Misty Rainforest, and I will have opportunity to see my win condition. Okay, so I leave it on top.
Which is really bad for me.
And I'll pass.
Okay, during his end step, I'll try to squeeze in the Violent Outburst.
Okay, what do you have in your graveyard?
I have like 4, 8, 14 power.
14 power. So 14 power is not enough. So there are 2 lines here. I can counter this. Actually, first cascades. First cascade.
Yeah.
So
I have to cascade. Where is it?
This living
Yeah.
ends. Yeah.
Okay, this is my cascade spell, of course. I
Okay.
think that's correct play in here because I don't have a little amount of that. You're at 19, so even if I exile my guy to get 4 more power, it's still not enough to kill you. Yeah, it's. But maybe I should just try to. I can cycle for another Street Wraith. I think I should respond to Living End with cycling Monstrous Caribou.
How much power do you have?
Like 14 right now, so this gonna be 18.
It might be important because I have patch
So
lands.
I will exile it in response to Living End and cycle.
Yeah, that's a
Street
good.
Wraith.
Yeah, that's a good play because you forced me to actually to cast to counter this Living End, and otherwise I would have an option. So yeah, I'm countering this and drawing a card.
Okay, so Living End gets countered.
And I'm drawing Scapeshift.
Okay, so my creatures will get +1/+0.
Okay.
And it's my turn, and I really want another cascade spell.
Yeah, but you have only 3 cards that allows you to do it.
Now it's another land, so I'm really getting flooded. So all I can do is there's really no reason to fetch for another land because I have a billion of them. So I might as well put Verdant Catacombs, cast Fulminator Mage, and kill your Steamfence right away. Or maybe this gives me this Fulminator Mage gives me potentially a target for Demonic Threat, so I'm gonna keep it. and since you're not killing me this turn.
Yeah, but
You'll have 6 lands, so
it's mana for snap. It's mana for snap command, which I might have. Yeah, it's really hard to say because.
but okay, you might as well not have another land in your hand, and killing your steam vents right now would prevent you from casting any red spell like Electrolyze just for another cards. So I think, okay, I might try to catch you off your red mana. Okay, and I'll pass the turn.
Okay. So I'll draw. It's another ram spell. So this turn I think I will just cast 2 ram spells. So search for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Not suspending it. I will fetch for forest. So now actually I'm quite well protected from fulminator.
If you want to cast Sakura right now, you should crack it right away because you don't want to give me a chance
you're right.
So don't give me a deck to shuffle.
Okay. So I will fetch for basic mountain.
And you're probably passing a turn.
And playing land and passing a turn.
Playing a land?
Yeah, I haven't played this turn.
1, 2, okay, that's correct. I'm going down to 17. 1, 2, 3, so the only shock land I have left is a Blood Crypt.
So 17?
14? Is it 14? Yeah, because I paid for 2 life for
yeah.
For the street raid. Okay.
Okay, so
either way it's too late, but I'm gonna. Okay. 12.
Yeah. And not.
Okay, so he might not have his win condition, so I'm gonna suspend my Living End, and I'll pass the turn.
Okay, I'll draw a card. Okay, so I have already my combo set up. I have 8 lands and Scapeshift. So basically, the combo works the way that I sack any number of lands, and then I fetch for any number of the same number as I sacked. So I fetch for 6 mountains.
It would be funny if it occurs that you don't have enough mountains and delegates to throw the wrong sleeves and wrong cards or whatsoever.
Yeah, but unfortunately for you, I have them. So 2 Valakuts and 6 mountains. It's 12 triggers, 3 damage each. So yeah.
Yeah, that's 3 times more than it's 1/1. Okay, so as for my sideboarding strategy, at first I have to say that I don't expect Scapeshift to have a huge appearance in current modern metagame, but I have something prepared for this matchup. I have 3 copies of Ricochet Trap, which is great when it comes to protecting my Living End. What I'm siding out is just the big creatures that have their cycling cost 2, because I have to be as fast as possible, and that's it for my sideboard.
Okay, so I have a lot more to bring in. I have counter spells, which are obviously great because they counter his Living End. And it's the most important thing in this matchup. Also, Relic of Progenitus are significantly contributes to my advantage over after sideboard. They They are basically another counter spell, but better. I have one dispel, which is a bit confusing because my opponent doesn't have a lot of targets for it in his main, but I expecting some number of ricochet traps after sideboards. So it's for this. I side out Anger of the Gods, Lightning Bolts, and Electrolyzes. And these all are cards which does nothing against his creature with higher toughness. And so it's really easy side out for me. Yeah, that's all.